Yeah, baby. Orange men are back. What are we going to do if Trump doesn't win in 2024?
Just keep doing what we're doing.
Going to be the orange men?
Oh, that? I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to shut it all down.
Because I think he'll be done. He ain't going to go. He ain't going to try to run in 2028. Do you think
It'd be too old.
Of course, by then he might be in jail.
That's why I think I think that's why the VP is important.
Well, yeah, because we need to run the country for the next 12 years.
Yeah,
it's going to take that long to fix everything. Because Trump gets in 2024, there's going to be BLM's going to rear its ugly head. Antifa will be back. They will be burning down cities.
Yeah, I know. It's
the National Guard will be out there.
All that money that are people.
Trump's going to be called a dictator.
People getting paid
and a
back.
Nazi.
Right.
Yeah, how many millions are we paying BLM?
I don't know.
Because they got hurt in the riots.
Right.
Oh, that cop hurt me.
Or arrested.
God forbid.
I did want to. Did you see the stuff about Fannie Willis?
Yeah, I did.
That shit's crazy.
It's par for the course, though.
It's race.
It's corruption.
I know.
At the highest level.
She's sleeping with the dude.
Yeah,
paid him over.
Good for her, but don't use taxpayer dollars.
Paying him over, what was it, $600,000 or $900,000? Like,
it's anywhere from $600,000 to $1 million.
Oh, they went on lavish vacations.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Talking over the intro, speaking it up.
Orange Men Podcast is back. Dave and Clint here with you. Final episode of the evening. I gotta get rid of this gum. You're joining us in the relentless pursuit of the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth as we see it, as we say it, whether you like it or not.
Right.
Mini Donald Trump's here with us.
Dave couldn't wait. He had to put it on a stand. You gotta have him on camera. He said.
Gotta have him on camera.
He's not as orange though.
No, he doesn't look as orange now.
So
it's all right.
I know we got a couple of things to talk about. I want to circle back here.
Circle back.
Yeah.
Who are you?
What do you think with Vivek? Because I know like some of the people like even Vivek. I know some of the people we're friendly with.
Don't like him?
I don't know if they didn't like. I don't know. He does have questionable. I don't know, not motives, but like talking points. But we like what he's saying. But it's also, what do you think now that he's endorsed Trump and he's out there on the stump speaking with Trump and stuff? Like, how do you feel? Like, what do you think? Do you think, like, maybe a lot of it was just, maybe, like, Trump was kind of like how, what's his name? Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is, like, doing, like, he's just putting the knowledge out there, putting information out there, and they can't suppress it because he's, like, running as a presidential candidate kind of deal. Do you think that's kind of what, maybe, like, Trump had it, like, maybe, like, that was with Vivek? You think there was something like that in play?
I don't know if there was. I don't know if they were in cahoots with each other. I don't know if.
Right.
But
because he's kind of saying like all the same stuff that Trump's kind of been saying.
Right.
But he's
because he agrees with it because he knows it's right.
Yeah, I get that.
But I think that Vivek, in the beginning, I wasn't sure what Vivek's motives was because I knew he would never be.
Yeah, he's not going to win
president, and he was never going to win a primary against Trump.
Right.
But in the end, I look back and I go, wow, what he did was help Trump. I think it was a good thing that he was in the race.
Now, how do you feel about like his whole he was like trying to get money for the vaccine and stuff like that? Like he was trying to be.
He owns a drug company.
No, I know. Like, but he's never put anything out to market. Like, does that stuff bother you? That he's kind of like listen, he's an entrepreneur, so he's in the business of making money. But right. But
listen, you can go back and find
I get it.
Shit on anybody if you want.
I got all that.
I think I don't have a problem with pharmaceutical companies.
Right.
My problem is that they found a way to pervert the process and take advantage of the process with taxpayer money.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my problem. And, you know, I've been screaming for years, a lot of these drugs that people take are unnecessary.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff's come to light with like the couple of the Netflix docu-series and stuff like that with like the pharma and like the Purdue pharma and the opioid stuff and how the FDA and the CDC and, you know, kind of like the shit just gets paid off or, you know, stupid ass fucking.
Right. Gets all swept under the rug because all the politicians are making billions of dollars off of this bullshit.
Right.
And that's why they pushed the vaccine the way they did, because there was money in it. We're trying to help nobody. Dr. Jonas Salk cured polio with his vaccine.
Right.
Didn't make a dime. And they weren't going to have it. They're in the business to make money, and they don't care how they do it. They don't care who they hurt. It doesn't matter to them.
It's like you said too. It's sick care. Like they just
they need people sick.
Once you get in their system, you're perpetually on the system because now it's like, well, you've been taking this drug for 5 years and it either doesn't work anymore on you or you have some side effect. So now you need to take this new drug that we've created.
Right. To fight the side effects.
Because we knew that this was going to happen down the line. So we've created this other drug and, you know, the studies and, you know, it says it's going to be fine.
Listen, I'm not a big fan of Trump for pushing the vaccine in the beginning.
No, yeah, we talked about that.
I mean, I was never going to take it.
Nah,
it didn't matter to me who the fucking president was.
I wasn't. Right, exactly. I was never on board with.
No, but I wasn't not going to take it because it was a Trump vaccine.
Right.
And I wasn't going to take it because it was a Trump vaccine. I'm not putting that shit in my fucking body.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust you motherfuckers.
Right.
You know, and I don't know.
Especially with the way we were watching with the Remdesivir and all the other shit. Like, you were deliberately putting people away. Like,
it was
R.I.P. a lot of those people.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't because of
the whole thing was wrong.
Right.
And I was going to wait. I mean, I was never going to take it anyway, but I was going to wait and see, you know, how I felt about it. And then I didn't see one positive thing from it.
Right.
I know the effects. I know there's no cure for a virus. Right. There's never been, and I don't know if there ever will be a cure. The only thing that can beat a virus is your immune system.
Right.
And you got to have a strong immune system.
Well, that's what they don't want.
Right. They don't want you to have a strong immune system because then you'll never be sick.
That's why, like, don't work out. Exercise is bad for you. Don't go outside in the sunlight. That's bad for you. Don't eat that. Here's your free burger and your fries and your milkshake. Come with me. Come here. Yeah. This is what you want.
It's the Pied Piper.
Yeah. So, you know, getting back with, what do you think, what kind of, because I know, like, when they were at New Hampshire, Vivek was like, you know, and Trump even said, like, you know, we'll be working together. So what kind of role do you think he's going to, you know, or hope for? What do you think he's got in store for him?
I would honestly like to I would like to see him be the VP.
Well, I think it's too young for that. But
no, I don't think so.
I think somewhere in the middle, like,
I like to see him for the next 8 years after Trump gets out of office.
I think he needs to definitely solidify his position more so than just coming out of the woodwork and start spouting off.
Trump came out of the woodwork.
Yeah, but everybody's known Trump for I mean, the dude has a brand, so everybody knew him. You know, this guy came out of, like, at least even Barack was in, you know, he was a senator for a fucking 6 weeks. You know what I mean? Or
yeah, but that's where you go for your corruption training.
No, I know. But they might have bypassed all that with Vivek. So I think
that's why I like these rich guys.
I think that's
who don't need the money, who can't be corrupted
now. But he may have been early in his. I'm just listen.
He might have been. I don't know.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
But people can change.
I know.
I don't know that he was an evil guy.
No, I think he was a young guy, and he took advantage of some opportunities that were given to him, which most people would. If you had an idea or some ideas of starting businesses and growing.
At this point, I don't see him as a corrupt motherfucker.
No, he seemed. Listen,
the same with Kari Lake.
Yeah,
I mean, there's some people that I respect and trust.
He says a lot of the stuff that we want to hear, and it's
No, it's not that I want to hear it.
No, it's what
He says
what
the
we
right.
believe.
He says the right thing.
It's what we believe. So
he speaks truth.
I don't think VP, like, I just think he's too junior of a person to bring in as VP.
Yeah, I don't think so. A guy who runs $1 billion company.
No, I'm saying as a country. Yeah, I don't think people will look at him as a vice president. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
if you bring him into the administration and he's a face of a position, you know what I mean? Like, not like a Pete Buttigieg where you just throw him in transportation because the guy dropped out at a race and you owe him a spot, which could also be another backhanded deal that Trump did with him. We'll bring you in, but he's a smart guy, so I can see him.
Trump didn't have to make a deal with him.
No, I'm not saying
that guy wasn't going to win.
No, he was dead in the water. I'm just saying, like, I think what it is like Trump likes what he's saying. He's like, God, listen, we're on the same page here. I can work with you. You can work with me. I have a spot for you.
He's going to be on the team. I don't know where.
Now, what do you think about DeSantis with him dropping out? Like, do you think, again, this is another thing. Like, a lot of, people are, no, never run. And now it's like, well, Trump endorses DeSantis. We like what DeSantis is back to being Governor DeSantis, sending the National Guard, the Florida Guard to.
There isn't anything I didn't like about DeSantis until he started bashing Trump.
Yeah. Well, there's questionable background stuff that goes on. I know his wife is a big, he got the Bushes, and I think he got some bad advice too, like from Jeb Bush and those people, and the Paul Ryans and stuff were in his ear, like, you got to do it now, And I think, like we've said before, like, if he would have waited till 2028, it probably would have been a no-brainer then and there.
Yeah. I think he would have made a good VP. But I think they're going to go. I think they're going to go.
Well, he couldn't be VP. He couldn't be VP. So because of
they're both from the same state.
Yeah, and you can't give up Florida either with those electoral votes. So it's not like it's fucking New Hampshire, you know what I mean, where it's like 3 or 4 electoral votes. So,
well, I think there's a future for him.
No, I agree. I think we'll see.
But he wasn't perfect in Florida either. He did shut down.
No, I know.
I was in Florida when they shut the fucking beaches down. So
yeah, no, I know.
That's why don't act like you didn't shut the state down.
Yeah, a lot of people. Well, that's what I mean. Like, listen, we said it too. Make America Florida. You know what I mean? Or make Florida America.
Yeah.
Like we said it. We liked what he was doing, and then
I still got a dozen DeSantis hats nobody wants.
Maybe they'll want them now.
I don't think so. They're still sitting there.
So we'll see. I agree. I mean, I don't know. I think that there's jobs for these guys. I think kind of what we said. And I think Trump's smarter this time around. He's not going to let the establishment Republicans bully their ways into, well, here you got to take, because I saw Bill Barr today on the fucking shows, whatever it was, like Meet the Press, and he's talking about Trump and his ego.
Meet the Depressed.
Yeah, Trump and his ego and stuff like that. And it's, yeah, well, Bill Barr's, his dad was a deep state fucking CIA guy too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's the one that brought Jeffrey Epstein into the school that he was in. You know what I mean? Like, Bill Barr's a dirty fucking criminal too, and probably one of the best to do it. So people like Fauci and John Bolton, like, all these people were forced on Trump in that first administration, and now he knows, like, we're not using any of these warmongers.
Mongers. Right. So he learned a lesson. Hopefully he gets back in and he makes all the right choices. But listen, the guy's got an ego.
No, I'm not worried about having an ego.
It is what it is.
Well, you got to. There's a reason why there's a reason why he is what he is. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that
free world.
I'm just saying Bill Barr just bashing him about, like, his personal ego is more important to him than the country.
He's doing what he's told.
I don't know that I would agree with that. No. I mean, Trump's been saying, that's what I mean. Like, Trump's been for fucking decades talking about how China's been eating our eating our fucking lunch.
But he needs a strong VP because the VP's got to take over.
Yeah. Yes.
So I don't know who that's going to be. I like Kari Lake. I think she could be a good president. I like
What? I know.
It's chilly down here in the bunker.
It is
blowing on us.
It's barely. Anyway,
turn it. Do you want to pop these videos up?
Yeah, let's go. I just wanted to get those two, back to the primary stuff and see what's going on. Because I know you're a Ramaswamy fan.
I like him. New York City removes the Thomas Jefferson statue.
Yeah.
It's been there for 187 years.
So now racism's over in New York City. Can you believe it? You know, Trump said that when they're going to remove Washington and our founding fathers, and here they are. Washington's probably next.
Yeah.
Because they were all racists.
It doesn't solve anything. You took Aunt Jemima off the syrup. Did anything get better? You took the Indian off the Land O'Lakes butter. Is the butter better?
No.
How come the Quaker Oats guy gets to stay? The white guy.
Because he's white.
The white Quaker guy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny.
Huh?
Stupid.
Uncle Ben got fucking erased. Who else? Aunt Jemima. What about Mrs.
The guy that does the
Mrs. Butterworth? What about her? That's a black syrup bottle.
Yeah, she's gone now.
She's gone.
What about there's a guy who does hot barbecue sauce. He's still on there.
Stubbs or Sweet Baby Ray's?
Yes, with both of them. They're still there.
Well, good.
Because they didn't play that game.
Nah, well, they shouldn't. You shouldn't have fucking kowtowed to these stupid white liberals and everything else.
So now I buy only Sweet Baby Ray's.
Right.
Because I happen to like a strong black man on my bottles.
I only buy Clint's salsa, too. That's a good one from Texas.
What is it?
Clint's salsa.
Is he black?
I don't know. Maybe.
Sounds like a black name.
I like Stubbs. Stubbs is good. Sweet Baby Ray's is mass-produced. That's good, too.
I like the sugar-free stuff, though.
Sugar-free?
Yeah.
Gay.
Anti-sugar.
Yeah.
Some Tesla drivers learned the hard way about how cold weather impacts their battery life. This was the scene this morning at a charging station near 95th and Western in Evergreen Park. Drivers say some of the stations weren't working, and those that were taking a lot longer to charge.
I've been here for over 5 hours at this point, and I still have not got to charge my car. Charge it should take 45 minutes, it's taken 2 hours.
That driver says he saw at least 10 cars towed. Tesla advises owners to keep charge level above 20% during bitter cold weather.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's so nice. Get your electric vehicle, they say.
God. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Nothing.
We're
talking.
Just to let everybody know that the drunky girls came down to watch us.
No.
I don't have control of the camera that way. I'd have to get up and turn it. Do you want to be on the show? I can turn the camera.
Yeah.
How much tequila did you have? A little bit.
Little
A little bit of
bit.
tequila.
Little bit of this, little bit of that.
All right. Let's just do this one real quick.
All right, we're going to knock this last one out.
9 studies are reporting false positive HIV tests. And so I want people to understand the HIV test can turn positive after COVID-19 and as well as the vaccine. Now, it's not AIDS because the virus is not there. The HIV virus is not there. But what the concern is maybe a form of immunodeficiency is there. And this can be both after COVID as well as after the vaccine. At our U.S. congressional hearing, January 12th, 2024, Dr. Ryan Cole did show the data from Shretha and colleagues, Cleveland Clinic, 51,000 Cleveland Clinic employees. The more COVID vaccines that were taken, the highest risk for recurrent COVID over and over again. So we see some very severe syndromes, reactivation of varicella zoster, Epstein-Barr, cytomegalovirus. It's extraordinary. And now this false positive HIV test. Now, the question is, I know it's not HIV, but is it implying immunodeficiency?
Right.
So this Australian investigation into VAIDS, vaccine acquired immune deficiency syndrome, led by Melissa McCann, I think will be very important because we do need some scholarship on this.
Yeah.
I've become pretty convinced that COVID itself worsens someone's immunity, and the vaccine, and most people who took the vaccine got COVID and took the vaccine, since the vaccines don't work. They're either deeper, they're even more deep in a hole on immunodeficiency.
Wow. All right. I'm not going to.
Dr. Peter there.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment.
He's laying it out,
I'm not
so
going to comment on that.
you can just listen.
We'll leave that. Problem is, it's all facts, and you missed it. You missed the facts. Don't get faxed. What I'm telling you. Stay away from the facts.
I like what you did there.
You like that?
The faxed.
Stay away from the vaccine.
I like you got those Yeezy Boost shoes up there too, right?
Yeah.
The boosts.
The boosts.
Don't get the boosts. Yeezys.
The only way you can get your boost if you buy Yeezys.
Right.
Well, that does it for us.
Oh, it's exciting to be back, Dave.
Yes, thanks for
It's been good.
Thanks for joining me down here in the bunker.
Yeah.
Clap for us, will you?
In the chilly bunker. Right. There we go.
They can't clap because they got drinks in their hands.
I know.
Dang.
Well, Dave, let me get to it.
Get to the plugs.
Official Patriot Gear, 10% off. First, every Friday. First, new customers Friday, 10% off. Or 60%. Fuck it.
All right, just check the links in the bio.
I'm distracted by them.
The drunkies. They're looking at you.
Let me start over. Redcon 1, 20% off. Get your supplements, fat burners,
Two
free
of your
workouts.
biggest fans.
My Patriot Cigar, 15% off. Get your cigars. It is becoming, wedding season, bar mitzvah season, just any season at all.
Circumcision season.
Bachelor party season. Anytime is all it is to get a good My Patriot Cigar.
Cut your pecker off.
The most American, most patriotic American in the country is what I've heard about the owner there.
All right.
And then Reaper Apparel Company, 15% off.
I'll make sure I don't miss that Friday, Freedom Fridays.
Yeah. Freedom Fridays?
Whatever it is. Get the discount, Patriot
that's
Supply.
First Friday.
First Friday, yeah. First Friday.
New customer Fridays.
That's me.
With official Patriot Gear, the OG Patriot Tee is 60% off. There we go. That's it.
All right, Trump 2024.
It's a good thing we don't get sponsored for these reads because
MAGA.
I'd have to work on it better.
MAGA.
But as always,
America great again.
Hit the links, buy something, get something nice. Helps us, helps them, small businesses. Bye.
So long, gay boys.